Welcome to the Deep Dive. Today, we're really getting into something crucial for English learners. How to move past just being, grammatically correct and start sounding genuinely natural in everyday chats. Our mission, really, is to give you those key insights that unlock authentic fluency, so you can handle those real-world interactions with, well, confidence.
It's such a common thing, isn't it? You can ace the test, know the rules, but then ordering a coffee or just making small talk,
Yep,
you hesitate.
exactly.
So this deep dive, we're pulling out the really crucial practical stuff, helping you bridge that gap from textbook English to sounding, comfortable,
Yeah.
real.
Absolutely. And for this, we've dug deep into English Mastery, Daily Conversations Unlocked. It's a great source, really focuses on the practical side of things.
Yeah, it is.
We've basically extracted the most effective strategies, the bits that'll make the biggest difference for you.
We're hoping for some real aha moments here. Not just telling you what to say, but sort of why it clicks and how you can make these patterns your own. You should leave with some solid tools you can use, like today.
Okay, let's unpack this common situation then. Maybe you've studied hard, your grammar's pretty good, vocabulary's decent. You can maybe even read news articles without much trouble.
Right.
But then, that moment comes. Asking for directions, buying something, just a simple chat with someone new.
Yeah.
And you just, freeze. It's so frustrating. I've been there learning other languages.
Oh, absolutely. It's incredibly common.
Yeah.
And it really shines a light on something key from our research. Real fluency. It isn't always about the fanciest words or the most complex sentences. What often gets missed and what's actually fascinating is the power of these little things called lexical bundles or fixed phrases. Think of them as chunks of language. Native speakers use them like single units, almost without thinking. Stuff like, could I have a cup of? Or would you mind if? Mastering these small, often polite structures, it makes a massive difference in how natural you sound.
That makes perfect sense. The source material gives a brilliant example. Think about saying, I want tea.
Okay, direct.
Yeah, grammatically fine, gets the point across. But now listen to, could I have a cup of tea, please?
Yes.
You immediately hear it, don't you?
Yeah.
The difference in tone, the naturalness. It's more than just the message. It's the whole social vibe you're putting out there.
Precisely. And connecting this to the bigger picture, it's not just about being polite on the surface.
Right.
It's about showing you understand the social side of things, showing respect. That makes interactions way smoother, helps you feel more, well, integrated. Using could or would instead of a direct command, adding please, it shows a bit more finesse, Which brings up a good question for you listening. Are there any small automatic phrases you use that maybe you could tweak? Refine them with these more natural, polite bundles.
That's a great challenge.
Yeah.
And speaking of making good impressions, greetings. The absolute basics. We all know hello, but there are so many ways, and picking the right one for the right moment, it can actually be a bit tricky sometimes.
It really can. The source material breaks it down nicely into formal and informal. Context is everything.
So formal settings.
Right. Think job interviews, meeting someone important for the first time, maybe an older person you want to show respect to. Stick with good morning, good afternoon, or a classic how are you today.
Safe bets.
Totally safe, polite, everyone gets them. But then with friends, family, very relaxed situations, you can go for, hey, what's up? Or how's it going?
Much more casual.
Exactly. The key is to read the room if you're unsure. Maybe start a touch more formal, then you can always relax it if the other person is more casual. Mirror them a bit.
Good tip.
Yeah.
Now here's something I think trips up a lot of learners. Responding to greetings.
Yeah.
We often default to that very standard, I'm fine, thank you, and you.
Yes, the classic.
It's correct, it's polite, but sometimes it just sounds a little robotic, a bit rehearsed. What is it about that phrase?
You've nailed it. It's about naturalness, and a lot of that comes down to prosody, the rhythm, the intonation. I'm fine, thank you, and you. Often has this very flat, predictable pattern.
Right.
Our sources suggest mixing it up a bit. Try something like, I'm doing great, thanks. How about you? See? A bit more energy.
Yeah, I hear that.
Or, not too bad, all things considered. What about you? Even a simple, pretty good, thanks for asking. These just sound more authentic, less like you're reading from a script. They invite a real reply, not just another automatic phrase. Shows a bit more personality.
I can definitely hear the difference. Okay, so we've said hello. Now, introductions. Telling someone who you are. This can be where a conversation really takes off or kind of fizzles out. The sources suggest a simple but really effective structure. Greeting plus your name plus a little something about yourself.
And that little something about yourself, that's the crucial bit, the secret sauce, really.
Yeah.
So instead of just, hi, I'm James, hi, I'm James, I work as a teacher, and I love traveling.
Okay, give more context.
Or, hey, I'm Anna, I'm from Canada, and I love cooking. Or, hi there, my name's Sarah, I'm studying business at university. That extra detail, it's small, but it's an invitation.
And this is where it gets really interesting, I think. It's such a key tip from the research. Don't just stop at your name.
Exactly.
That extra detail, it's like a hook. It gives the other person something specific to grab onto, to ask about. Otherwise, all the pressure is on them to think of the next question, and it can feel a bit forced.
Totally. The material has a great little role play example. Anna says, hi, I'm Anna, I'm from Canada, and I love cooking.
Okay.
The natural next step for the other person is something like, oh, really, I enjoy cooking too. What sort of food do you like to make? See how easily they picked up on cooking?
Yeah, it flows.
That little piece of info wasn't just a fact. It sparked a connection, maybe a shared interest. It helps the conversation grow naturally. It's the difference between just exchanging names and actually starting to connect.
That's right. It really opens the door. Okay, let's tackle the next big hurdle. Small talk.
Small talk.
I hear this all the time.
Yeah.
I just don't know what to say in English. Once the hellos are done, the whole idea of it can feel kind of intimidating. Like there's some secret code.
It feels like that to a lot of people, yeah. But the sources, they give a really simple answer. Talk about small, everyday things everyone can relate to.
Okay.
What's often missed is that small talk isn't about having deep philosophical discussions. It's about building rapport, testing the waters, finding common ground. The topics are safe, easy, low stakes.
So I don't need to bring up, like, the meaning of life while waiting for the bus.
Probably best not to. Stick to the simple stuff. The research highlights some great go-to topics. The weather, always a classic.
Can't go wrong with the weather.
Work or school, hobbies, travel experiences, even brief ones, and of course, food. Things almost anyone can say something about.
Okay, those are definitely accessible.
And you don't need fancy sentences. For the weather, it's really sunny today, isn't it? Or maybe looks like it might rain later, unfortunately. Simple observations.
Right.
For work, how's work going? Or keeping busy these days? Open-ended, invites a response, doesn't put pressure on anyone, just a gentle back and forth.
Let's try that mini role play from the source. Yeah. Imagine we're at a bus stop. It's a nice day. I'll start. Nice weather today, isn't it? Really enjoying this sunshine.
Yes, it's beautiful. I really hope it stays like this for the weekend. Got plans, actually.
Oh, yeah. Do anything fun this weekend?
Yeah, actually. Going hiking with some friends. We're planning to head up to the mountains.
Easy. From just noticing the weather, we smoothly moved into weekend plans. It shows how these topics are just like starting points, jump-off points.
Exactly. They're springboards.
I remember once trying to start small talk about, I don't know, some complicated political thing with someone I just met. Total disaster. Stick to the weather.
Huh. Yes, that's a perfect example of what not to do. That flow from weather to weekend plans, it shows the principle. Small talk creates openings. It's not about the perfect topic. It's about those gentle invitations to connect. And this touches on something else, too. Those little verbal tics like, discourse markers.
Ah, yeah.
They're a natural part of spontaneous speech. Help you buy time, show your thinking, check if the other person is following. You don't want to overuse them, obviously, but they are part of sounding natural. Which leads to another question for you listening. What everyday thing, what simple observation could you use to start a chat today? Maybe even try a, if it feels right.
Great challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, let's shift gears slightly. Let's talk about what I call power phrases.
Ooh, I like that. Power phrases.
Yeah, those essential little expressions that just instantly make you sound friendlier, more considerate, more, natural. They're like social WD-40.
Huh? They really are power phrases, though, because they show respect and just make everything run smoother. Our sources highlight a few key ones and their specific jobs,
Like what?
Well, excuse me. That's your tool for politely getting attention or maybe squeezing past someone. Could you please? That's the polite, indirect way to ask for something. Softens the request.
Instead of just demanding.
Exactly. Thank you so much. Shows real gratitude. Maybe a bit warmer than just thanks. When someone thanks you, a casual, no problem, or my pleasure sounds good. And if you make a small slip up, sorry about that. Perfect for minor things. Getting these down, it's transformative.
It really is. Let's bring back that contrast example. It's so clear. Instead of just, give me water.
Which sounds quite abrupt.
Very abrupt. Compare it to, could I get a glass of water, please?
Worlds apart.
Right. Just adding could I get and please changes it from a command to a polite, natural request.
Yeah.
It's the difference between just being understood and actually being, pleasant to interact with.
And connecting that back to the bigger picture, these aren't just frills, they're basic building blocks of good communication, empathy even.
Hmm.
They signal you get the social rules of the game, and it affects how people hear you too, like, sorry about that, said with a genuinely apologetic tone versus mumble flatly. Totally different impact. Using these phrases consistently makes you sound more confident, more effective, and just socially smoother.
What a great deep dive this has been. We've really gone beyond just the surface level today, haven't we?
I think so.
We started by getting that true fluency isn't just big words. It's about those lexical bundles, those small phrases and the nuance they carry.
Right, the subtle power in them.
Then we looked at first impressions, using varied greetings, and crucially, adding that personal detail and introductions to give the conversation somewhere to go, that hook.
Making it engaging.
We demystified small talk, realizing it's just about connecting over simple, everyday stuff like weather or work. We even touched on those little discourse markers.
Making it sound real.
And finally, we equipped you with those essential power phrases. Excuse me, could you please thank you, the ones that make you sound instantly considerate and natural?
And the key takeaway, really, is that knowing this stuff is one thing, but using it is where the magic happens.
Absolutely.
So we really encourage you listening, don't just nod along.
Hmm?
Actively listen for these phrases when you hear English. And more importantly, start trying them out. Weave them into your own conversations. The more you do it, the more second nature it becomes.
Definitely. So as you go about your day today, maybe just pick one thing from our discussion. What single lexical bundle, or maybe a different response to how are you, or a simple small talk starter. What one thing will you consciously practice to make your English sound and feel that bit more natural, more confident?
Could be intonation, could be adding that extra detail. Every small, deliberate step makes a difference.
It really does.
Keep exploring, keep practicing. The journey of digging into natural English conversation is actually incredibly rewarding.